Good evening, everyone. Welcome to JIB CIB English Medium channel. Hope you all are doing well. So today's session is all about Indian economy and Indian financial system. In the we're talking about what have to be done in the next. Like we will be talking about the last 2 months study plan, not actually study plan, but we will be talking about the strategy, what have to be done in the last 2 months of your preparation. Okay. So before moving forward, those bankers who are new to the channel of JIB CIB English Medium, I would like to inform you all that this is the channel where your JIB CIB will be done by all the mentors of JIB CIB, and this will be a channel that will give English medium sessions. The content, the explanation, everything will be in the English language because a lot of bankers are there who are not comfortable with the English Hindi language, not able to understand that language. That's why we have created a channel. And on this channel, we are already having our Raftar series. We are discussing MCQs of your JIB session, of your JIB exam related to all the 4 subjects. Apart from that, all of other sessions are also available on this channel related to your preparation of JIB and CIB. Okay. So if you are new to this particular channel, do make sure you subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that all the important sessions. Okay. Now let's move towards the session. And first of all, I would love to inform you all about the passing criteria. So to pass this subject individually, you need 50 marks out of 100. Out of 100 marks, you need marks to clear the paper. There is no marking 120 to clear the subject. So because there is no negative marking, it's easy for us to clear the paper. And also do remember this is criteria subject. Let's say, for example, in May 2025, you are going for a single subject, let's say even IE, IFS or PPB, such kind of subject you are going to give. And for that, you have to get 50 out of 100. Okay. Now, if you want to clear your whole JIB exam in one attempt only, minimum 45 marks out of 100 in subject, minimum 45. Plus, you need aggregate 200 marks. So, as we know, JIB includes 4 papers. 400 marks paper will be there in the JIB. Out of that, you have to get 200 marks. And in each subject, you need 45 marks. Okay, so these two are together required to clear the JIB in one attempt, okay, in a single attempt. Now, if you are going for an individual subject, then you need. Okay. Now, let's move forward. How much uh, time period will be given to you? Everything we will be discussing about. First of all, we will be talking about in this particular session only about IEIFS subject. Dedicatedly, we will be talking about IEIFS subject. What strategy we have to follow? What are the focus point for us here? And what are the sources which we have to follow for the next? Everything will be discussed. Okay. So let's move forward. And as you know, this subject is your paper 1. So the paper 1 paper will be on 4th of May. 4th of May 2025 is your date of exam of IEIFS. And this subject have 4 modules. Each subject have 4 modules. And in this subject, you will find total 45 are there. Module A and B talks about Indian economy. Module C talks about your Indian financial. Right. So when we talk about these two subjects, these 2 modules, the first 2 modules, that is A and B module. Sorry. In this module, you will find every information related to how economy works, what are the pattern of economy to work, everything will be understanding. And in the module C, you will be understanding what is financial, how the financial, these information will be there in the CND. Okay. Now let's move forward. The pattern of question, I have told so many times what pattern of questions you will find in the paper. So first pattern is one-liner. In the paper, you will find one-liner questions. One-liner question, that a very small question like what is the full form of CRR, what is the full form of DEF, DEF, and even they can ask in one-liner questions pattern that what is the current SLR, what is the current MSF, such kind of one-liner questions. But if we talk about Indian economy, Indian financial system subject, we found it out that now IIBF is not giving one-liner pattern question. Although there will be a point 0.5 mark question. Let's say first of all, we know 100 questions are there. So these questions are divided into point 0.5 mark, 1 mark, and 2 mark questions. So 50 questions will be there of point 0.5. That gives you 25 questions will be there of 1 mark. That gives you, and 25 questions will be there of 2 marks. That gives you. So this is how you get your 100 marks. Okay, this is how you get your 100 marks cover. So now when we talk about pattern of questions, one-liner questions in IIFS have been stopped asking by IIBF. Now what they are doing, they will give the point 0.5 mark question, but they will also lengthy. How? Like let's say for example, they are asking about which of the following is correct about corporate social. Okay. In the option A, they talk about the section. Option B, they talk about schedule 7. Okay, option C, they talk about civil wrong, like it's a civil wrong, or option D talks about it's a criminal offense. So four statements have been given. I am writing a one word here, okay, but they will be giving you four statements about section 135. One statement will be there about it. One statement will be of schedule 7. One statement will be of civil wrong. One statement will be there of a criminal offense. Out of these four statements, one option will. Okay, so these are lengthy one-liner, oh sorry, one-line statement options here in the IIFS. The pattern of one-liner questions for this subject have been changed. Okay, so that's why we have to, like, about the CSR, they have given everything in the four options. So until and unless you know about everything about the CRR, you won't be able to answer the. Okay, so it's important that whatever topic, whatever unit you are covering, cover it very much now. So one-liner questions are there, filling the blanks are there, match the followings are there, study questions are there. Sometimes they give paragraph-based questions as well. Paragraph-based questions mean they will give a paragraph of 4 to 5 lines. Out of that, they will ask 2, 3 questions, and you have to answer those 2. That's what the paragraph is. Okay, these are the pattern. Now, if you are going to revise your syllabus, like in the last 1 month, in the month of April, you have to revise your syllabus. For that, my suggestion is do the revision with this module D, C, and A. The same sequence have to be followed for the revision purpose. For 1 month left for the paper, this is what you have to do. Okay. Next, syllabus weightage. If we talk about the weightage of syllabus in your subject, 30 to 40 marks will come from the A and B module, and remaining 5 marks come from the C. So this is how the pattern of paper have been decided by IIBF, like because module A and B together cover only 19. Module C and D together covers your around 27 or something units, 28 units together they cover. Okay, so that's obviously the weightage of module C and D is comparatively more than the module A and B, and that's why the same weightage is there in the paper. But in October 2024, what IIBF have done, IIBF have changed pattern of asking. Now what IIBF is, it is actually asking shift-wise paper. Like now it's a shift-wise change. Like we know in the 3-shift paper will be conducted. Okay. In the first shift, they are asking A and B module. The second shift, they are asking. In the third shift, might be they are asking B and D more. So you cannot predict what will be there in the paper, and you cannot predict like which module is more important in the paper. Like definitely, as per the syllabus, you can prioritize the preparation, but you cannot confirm this that if the module D covers maximum units, then the maximum questions will be from the module D. You have to cover each module, each unit, each topic, everything have to be very important. Okay. Numerical topics, if we talk about like corporate social responsibility here, they can ask sum insured in the insurance policy. Mutual fund net asset value can be asked. Inflation can be asked, like how to calculate inflation, and the certain examples have been given here. And it can be asked like calculate the CPI, WPI or something. Money supply like M1. Union budget can ask about net indirect taxes, calculation of net indirect taxes, or they can ask about like what are the different types of deficit, primary deficit, revenue deficit, all of these. Then system of national accounts covers your GDP, NP, NDP, and NP, per capita income, national income, such kind of questions. Okay, so these are the numerical topics. In the in the IIFS subject, your numericals are very easy. You do not have to worry about the numericals. In PPB, in IEIFS, all the four subjects of yours have numericals. But in PPB and IIFS, numericals are very simple comparative to the AFM paper. So you do not have to worry about the numerical. We will be having one session of numerical and we will be covering all the pattern of. Okay, so don't worry about it. Now, IEIFS Module A covers history, facts, concept, all three together, and Module B have only concept. Similarly, C and D is here. In Module C, you will find history, facts, concept, all of these are there. But in Module D, only concepts. So Module A and Module C, they both creates a kind of overview. They give us the overview of the E and D. So that's why we say that whenever you are doing a conceptual understanding, conceptual study, it's important to study A module before B. It's important to study module B. Reason because it gives you more clarity in form of conceptual understanding. You will get a depth knowledge here. Okay, when you go with the A and then B, C and then D. This is for the understanding of the concept when you are doing a comprehensive. For the revision, you have to follow this sequence as I have told you earlier in this session. This sequence have to be followed for the purpose of your revision. Okay, next we have because the module A and C have different content, B and D have different. So accordingly, the approach to cover these modules should. What we will be doing module A and B, sorry, A and C, because it have facts, it have history, it have a theory, certain kind of history is there. So we have to have a proper PDFs, like the PDF of all committees, PDF of all years, important years, PDF of all capital requirements, like what is authorized capital required, what is the minimum capital requirement, what is the own fund requirement, all of these. Such kind of PDFs we have to have. Okay. And when we talk about like types, different categories, different types are there, types of bank is there, type of financial institution is there, type of different development financial institutions are there, type of microfinances are there. So we have to create a particular for all of these, and we have to keep revising them because that's how you will be learning the facts. Facts and history you have to memorize by only doing regular revision. Other option is okay. Now, when it comes to concept, to understand the concept, you have to learn how these terminologies are linked to each other. How inflation is linked to money supply, how inflation is linked to monetary policy, deficit fiscal policy. You have to learn how all the financial markets are linked to each other. If there is a fall in the capital market, in the market, how it's going to affect the money market, how it's going to affect the other markets, what you have to learn. And once you have this understanding of linkage of topic, you will be easily to answer the okay. You will be easily able to answer the question if you know all of these. Yeah. Now, so this is what approach we have to have for the A module and B. Okay. Next thing important. Now talk about the module. Module D have total 70, and the whole module is important. But out of the 17, there are 2 or 4 or 5 units are there from where we have seen have been asked every, like for example merchant banking, for example mutual funds, for example para banking. Okay. Apart from that, the capital market, the foreign exchange market. Okay, these are the topics from where we have seen every time 3 to 4 questions will be have been came in the paper. It's not like other units are not important. They are important. From money market, 1 or 2 mark questions. From interconnectedness, 1 mark question can be there. From derivative, 2 marks question can be there. Factoring, forfeiting, trade, trades might have 1 or 2 mark question. Venture capital might have 1 or 2 marks. So the units I have done circle on. These are those units out of in which we have seen maximum questions have been asked. Like we have seen 3 to 4, 4 to 5 questions have been asked. That's why they are comparatively more important than the other units. Okay. In module C, if we talk about, it covers total 9 units. Modules have total 9 units. Okay. And these 9 units covers your in financial system overview. Out of this, might ask Narsimhan committee, very important, Narsimhan committee 1 and 2. Indian banking structure, 1 or 2 mark question might be there. They have asked merger question from last 2 times. They have asked the merger of banks. Banking laws, very important chapter. Okay, DFI, MFI, NBFC, all the three are very important. And then the latest reforms happened in the banking sector, like NAFID, the management of NAFID, Bad Bank, CBDC, they have been asked. Okay, this is module C. In module A, we have first module. We have total 8 units module B. Okay, out of which demand and supply, money supply, theories of interest, then your monetary policy and policy, very important. Apart from that, union budget, GDP, business cycle, fundamentals, they might ask 1 or 2 mark question, but 13, 14, 15, and 17 units, comparatively more important. Okay. Next, we have module A. It have 11 units, as you can see, total 11 units. And these 11 units covers first climate change, SDG, very important. International economic organizations, very important. Economic reforms, important. Foreign trade policy. The foreign investments are comparatively more important here. FDI, FII, FPI. Then PSL, MSME, very important. Niti Aayog is important. Okay, so these are the units from where we have seen maximum question asked by the IIB. But in the end, the note or the disclaimer I am giving you, that each module, each unit, subtopic have to be covered. You cannot miss any topic. Every topic have to be covered by you. Okay, very important. Now, next, points to focus. What we have to focus. First, go with the concept. Understand core concepts, learn the core concepts. It's very important. If you are not able to understand core concepts, you won't be able to answer maximum questions. If you try to mug up the concept, it won't help. Trust me, it won't help. You have to go with the depth knowledge of the revision is very much important. Do revision regularly. I keep all of you do a active recall what you study and do a weekly. These two are very important. Active recall is what? Let's say, for example, today we have 13th of March. Okay, and today you have 6 to 10 p.m. class, for example. Like 4 hours live class was there, 6 to 10 p.m. of you. Now, what you have to do here, on 14th of March, you have to give 1 hour in morning. This have to be in morning. Okay, you have to assign 1 hour for your active recall and 15 minutes to each subject have to be given. Okay, 15 minutes have to be given to. In that 15 minutes, you have to revise whatever you have studied in the earlier one day, like on 13th of March, in 1 hour. Like in IFS 1 hour, whatever you have studied, revise it in 15. In PPB, in AFM, in RBWM, do the same. Once you started doing active recall, just wait for 1 week, continue this for the 1 week. After 1 week, you will find difference in understanding the concept. You will be more confident about the concept. More understandable concepts will be there to you. That's very important. For active recall, I say give 1 hour every day in the morning. Very important. You have to do Monday's active recall on Tuesday, Tuesdays on Wednesday, Wednesdays on Thursday. Similarly, okay, keep doing this. Very important. And weekly revision on second and fourth Saturday, and all the Sundays are there with. So do a weekly revision. Whatever you are studying in a classes, and with that, practice the MCQ as well. Okay, because on second and fourth Saturday and all Sunday, you have comparatively extra time because you do not have to go to office. So you have around 8 hours free time for you. So dedicate your 8 hours to study. Feels like you are in a bank and 8 hours job you are doing, and give whole 8 hours of that particular day to your revision practice. Okay, and analyze the practice. Do analyze which topic questions you are giving right, which topics questions you are answering wrong, and keep making sure that you also check their solution. Every MCQ, every mock test have a detail. Do make sure you keep reading that detail. Very important. Okay, so repeat this on regular basis. Now, what about the sources? Where you have to study and what you have to study. What courses are required to be covered? First, I would say if you have taken a comprehensive batch, not taken, if you have covered a comprehensive batch, then go with the revision. And if AFM have an individual numerical batch, go with the numerical batch. Okay. So comprehensive plus revision, very much important. If you haven't done any comprehensive batch, then crash course plus revision is very much important. Okay. Now, Monday to Saturday, we have Raftar series going on. If you are not able to watch it live, watch it because in Raftar series, we are conducting MCQ practice for you, in which all the previous year questions topic will be discussed in the so Monday to Saturday you have to join. Sunday special sessions are going to start very soon. From the April first week, you will find the mini marathon, Maha marathon sessions will definitely start. Do make sure you follow those Sunday specials. Okay. Summary sheet I have written in a bracket very in a bold letters, and this is very important. Summary sheets are only useful before 1 week of your exam. You have an exam on 4th. 1 week before you have to do all the whole subject revision, and this summary sheet will help you for that. Same for the PPB. You will be getting 1 week time for the revision, and this summary sheet will help you. But do not only depend on the summary sheet. It's a note. Do not be dependent on the summary sheet. Summary sheet alone won't help you to clear the paper. If you want to clear the paper, you have to go for the comprehensive. Okay, so these are the sources which you can follow clear your paper in the next week, and very important. Okay, these all are very important. Now, if you want to follow the strategy I have told you, the batches I have told you that you require to enroll and you require to cover, then my suggestion is go with the Mahapack. In Mahapack, you will find comprehensive batch. You will find your apart from comprehensive batch, you will find your uh, crash course, upcoming crash course. You will find your upcoming revision batch as well. So all of this is there in the Mahapack. Practice session or your mock test, everything will be there. Okay, so go with the Mahapack. How to enroll? Simply download the 24/7 application. Find the and also here. And after downloading the application, this is the home page you will find. On this home page, you will find the exam category. Go to the JIB, CIB, then JIB May 2025, and then these are the Mahapack. So click on the Mahapack, do the live classes, those will be there. Scroll down, you will get the all benefit what are involved in the Mahapack will be. Go with the JIB, Implement Mahapack, will get additional benefit of these. Okay, so everything is defined here. Then click on the buy now option and enter a code here that will be Y496 and apply. So once you apply, you can it gives you 80% discount here. Okay, but if you enroll by using other 24/7 application, 1% discount. Okay, and the code to enroll will be very simple, Y496 code. Will get 81% discount, 1 year validity for this month. Okay, it's a very simple process to enroll. Do enroll, start your preparation, and in between the preparation, if you find any doubt any or any uh, queries you have, you can always connect to it. On the screen you can find there is a number shown to you. If you find any difficulty in admission, you can simply call on this number and connect with it. Okay, so this is how we at Office of Survey 24/7 is going to help you out with your preparation for JIB May 2020. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to just follow what we are guiding to you, because after following that, all your queries, all your doubts will be like eliminated. That's why it's very important. That's all for today. Do make sure you subscribe our channel JIB CIB English Medium. because there only you will find the English medium session and all the content in the system. If you have any doubt, anything, you can ask in the comment section. We will comment and answer. And also, last but not the least, happy Holi to all of you for tomorrow in advance, and have a very good Holi. Celebrate your Holi with your family, friends, and all. And also, do remember we have a paper on 4th, so try to have a little of revision or a little bit of connection with the practice test or something tomorrow. Okay, that was all for today. Thank you all for joining this particular session with me. Take care, everyone. Well, happy Holi once again. The next class.